That's right, people. It's your boy Nemesis Prime on a Friday night impromptu live unboxing with Dave in the Cave. He's got some books back from Baltimore. I wanted to do an unboxing. So, Dave, say what's up to the party, people.
What's up, party people? It's the first unboxing of the year. Let's see what we got.
So we're gonna wait a couple minutes, guys. Some let some people join the chat room. So we're here on a Friday night. Dave, what do you got drinking?
I'm a lightweight. I'm just drinking some iced tea. Nothing crazy.
Nothing. I thought I saw you with a little.
I'm bougie. It looks like whiskey,
all right. So it
it's
looks
just
like.
iced tea.
Well, I mean, I got some it looks just like pink lemonade. I mean, it's Snapple mixed with some Tito's. So
Nice.
that's what I got tonight. I mean, it was a mix from the orange, some German cider that I bought earlier today. So
there you go.
The first thing. So
Happy New Year, all of that fun stuff.
Happy New Year to everyone that's checking us out live and then in the rewind as well. See some people jumping on. Stay Puff, hey, what's going on? Mr. Comics 89, what's up? Let's see some Yellow Label 9.8. With Dave in the Cave here, I am sure we're going to see some 9.8.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Comics and Culture, what's going on? Happy New Year, fellas. Yes, that's right, guys. It's Happy New Year. It's 2020, the first live unboxing here on 3 Minute in the Basement. Unfortunately, it doesn't come from myself or Otto, but those books will be coming soon. I'm sure we're going to be putting some books into CGC. I know Otto's got some economy or value old tier books. I have 2 books at CGC still. One is a really nice Adam Hughes book that I had to get pressed out, and one is a sketch. So
yeah, I'm interested to see how that pressing came back, just because there was some noticeable stuff on there when you submitted it. So I'm excited to see how they did and ultimately what it comes back at. So
no, definitely. It was an 8.5. It was an 8.5 CGC book. I had it crack pressed, came back a 9.2 or even a 9.4 CBCS.
Nice.
And then I cracked it again. Had
even that.
Sign it. Yeah,
even that's a big bump. That's amazing. So
yeah. And before I forget, guys, of course, check out our sponsor, Rocket Comics. You can see them on their Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. They are a pressing, cleaning, and CGC facilitator. They just posted a really cool picture on their Instagram and on their Facebook today. Here is all the upcoming shows so far that they have lined up for 2020. A lot of good shows. First at the CaliCon, C2E2. Your boy Nemesis Prime trying to get out to WonderCon this year. If not, maybe Heroes Con. Of course, I'll be at New York and Baltimore. And just a list of all the great artists that they have that you can they facilitate signatures for. So, I mean, hey, right there, you got Jim Lee, a lot of big names, Tyler Kirkham. Dave, who's your main guy on that if you saw all these books?
Oh my God, I got to pick one.
Anybody. It don't even matter.
I mean, of course, Art Germ, you got Clayton Crane on there. Even the older, even your older Spidey, folks, Bagley, I mean, the list goes on and on. That's amazing. So
and as of course, guys, don't forget, you get 20% off your pressing. If you use them, tell them 3 Minute in the Basement sent you, you get 20% off cleaning and pressing. And if you're a returning customer using the code 3MIB, you get 10% off of your total pressing service. So see who else is hanging out with us in the live chat. Who we got? We got Thomas Caps. What's up, everybody? Oh, Biggie from Home of the NY Warriors is here. Thunderhouse Design. So, guys, before we get into this, Dave, do you have any pickups, anything for 2020 before we get into your little CGC unboxing?
Not really. I mean, I had the J. Scott Campbell year, Harley Quinn year of the Villains. Yeah. Those 4 books come in. Those things are minty fresh. So those immediate. Well, I like 2 out of the 4. It was cover B, cover D were probably my favorites. So those went in the portfolio box for, whenever we're going to see J. Scott next. But that's really been it. I mean, I haven't gotten a chance to hit the LCS just yet with the holidays and all that fun stuff. But probably this weekend I'll pick up. How about you?
Cool. Yeah, I actually got some cool stuff to show off. I got this from Comically Flawed. I won in an auction on YouTube. It's the Batman Who Laughs, Warren Lowe. Cover C. This is from This is directly from his shop, right?
I think it was, yeah.
Warren Lowe exclusive. So this was really cool. 9.8. Really happy to put this next to the Batman Alex Ross one that he did as well. So that's something I've been sitting on for a few days. But actually, something that came in today. And if you know, I'm always reading Die from Image, and these were the last two variants that I needed for #1. So these actually came all the way from the UK. These
Nice.
are the Sad Lemon variants. This is done by Mike Ruth, I believe it is. The trade dress and a completely different Virgin variant.
Wow. I would love to see a video from you just on your Die stuff, because I mean, what are we at right now? I mean,
issue 10.
Oh my God. And there's like variants on variants on variants on variants. So that's nuts. But I mean, from everything that you hyped that series up so bad, I'm like halfway through the first trade. So I mean, it's interesting. It's a little bit of a mind, but it's definitely been able to. Yeah, for sure. It's been able to
fantasy. It's a goth version of Jumanji. That's basically
there you go.
So, nice. Guys, as you can see, the ticker, of course, the next New Jersey comic swap for 3 Men in a Basement is happening Saturday, February 29th. I want to see all those guys from the NY Warriors come out from 1 to 5 at Frenchie's Bar and Grill. It's in Roselle Park, New Jersey, the town I grew up in. It's right off the Garden State Parkway, exit 137. If you guys have any questions, please contact myself, Otto, Roger. We can give you any information if you want to set up, or if you just want to show up, just let us know. If you want to set up, just definitely contact us before so we can get a list of who's going to be there. You want to bring like a short box, you want to bring a long box of stuff. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, because this is going to be a good time. Dave, you went up to the first one with me in Connecticut this past year. We missed the second one, unfortunately, but it was a good time, right? It was fun.
I'm excited to, have it in Jersey, just because I know I don't know, I feel like there's this big cluster of folks that kind of sit within like a half hour, 45-minute radius to where, they can really get there and, just shoot the shit at the end of the day. And, whether you're buying, whether you're selling, whether you're, eating and hanging out, I mean, it's all welcomed. I think it'll all be a, really good time, and, being able to put the names with the faces. That's probably the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to. So.
No, definitely. It's awesome. I mean, we're going to have a separate hall downstairs. Literally, you walk into this bar and there is a downstairs hall, completely private, all for us guys. The upstairs, there's the main bar. They will have food. Of course, I'm trying to work out some type of drink specials for the guys who are being vendors. So we do trivia, we do raffles, we do giveaways. So, and we're going to try to do a live show. If we can't do a live show there, we'll definitely do a live show that Saturday night. So
nice.
Got a lot of people look at. I mean, Boogie says he's coming. We got Manny and Joker 21 confirmed.
Nice.
So it's really good. So it's definitely going to be good. I know some other people in the, in our community right here in Union County. We definitely want to see them, our boy Eric, and even I know there's a couple other people that are, have been talking to me and asking me like information. Yeah. Hopefully I can get some guys from even like South Jersey to come up. So
yeah, it's not that far. I mean, they'll drive to New York. Well, like, why can't you drive up to North Jersey? It's not that hard.
Yeah, I mean, we went all the way up to Connecticut. So
yeah, like, come on, man, like, let's go.
Yeah.
So yeah. I grabbed those Harley books real quick. So let me just show them off. So this was cover A, good. Cover B is definitely probably my favorite out of the bunch, just because it shows off the ladies. I love this one.
That's definitely on my 20. That's already in the binder for New York.
Yep. And then cover C, I like this one too. Got Batman in the background. Gotham even better. A little tongue in cheek with her holding a bat, playing baseball. So I dig it. And then probably my favorite one out of the whole bunch, this was cover D, and I love this just because you can go like this. Really, really cool. So this one's coming with me to New York, wherever he's going to show up. It's probably going to be cover B, cover D. So
cool. Yeah, I may have to run the gauntlet on that one and put all 4 of them in there, without a doubt, just to have all 4 of them. So yeah. Matt Ford says he's coming to the comic swap. That's really cool. So yeah, nice. Definitely. Excited to see all you guys. I think this time we're definitely have to get the name badge that says "Hi, my name is," and you put your Instagram and your real name, or your YouTube name, whoever. So,
I got to start busting Otto and Roger's chops about a New Jersey variant shirt. I really want one.
Oh yeah, no, I think I'm gonna do something. Yeah, nice. we're gonna have to do something like that, definitely. But let's see if I can get you. Can I get you on the big screen? No, I can't get you on the big screen, but we'll just go right to you for the live unboxing. So guys, again, this is an impromptu Baltimore Comic Con CGC live unboxing with myself and Dave in the cave. I have no books. Dave's got about 7 books, so it's going to be a quick one. Dave, what do we got? What are some of the books, just to give people the little tease?
So we got 6 Adam Hughes books, 1 Clayton Crane. The Clayton Crane is a Venom number 7. It's the trade dress. It's him holding the gauntlet up, and I got the infamous rainbow signature on it. So really hoping that comes back a 9.8. If it does, that's NFS for sure. So
nice. Checking out everybody else. Who we got happen? We got Papa Snail's in here. Of course, Otto's commenting. God knows what he's doing. I think he's working. Amazing Murfinator. Hey, thanks for joining tonight, man. Jay Salsa's in here. So we got a couple of guys in here, which is nice, guys. Like I said, it's an impromptu show, but we do our unboxings live here on 3 Men in the Basement. We don't know the grades. Dave definitely hasn't looked at his grades, so
no. I got this. When did I send you the text? Probably a week ago. I was like, "Oh, books are in," and we're not going to do it during the holidays. Everybody's doing the the family thing and all that. So figured I'd hold on to it, and only waiting a week and a half. That's like nothing for us. So.
Oh yeah, nothing. What was funny was, what did I say? I said, let's go live on New Year's Eve, right? Then I text you and be like, let's do a live unboxing. Oh, because you got it on Tuesday. That's right.
Yeah, I got it on Tuesday.
Live unboxing.
And I went upstairs and I was like, hey, honey, can I go live on New Year's? And she just like gave me like the wife death stare that I think all of us know. So I think I knew my answer.
Yeah.
You probably would have got it too. So.
Oh no, yeah, I was not going live on New Year's Eve. Maybe New Year's Day, but I don't even know. People actually probably showed up because everybody would just hung over, just watching their phones, whatever. So
yeah,
I'm gonna throw it on to you, man. And
all right,
let's see what we got.
Let's do this. So I'm just gonna reach in. I have no idea what I'm gonna pull. We'll start at the top. So we got. Let me see if I can get it out of the bag. There we go. All right. So we got Superman number 14. This is an Adam Hughes. This is the minimal trade dress one. This is actually the recalled cover. So I'm not supposed to have this. Actually pretty excited that I do. And boom, starting it off right.
Oh, 9.8, everybody. That's how we do it here.
on a recall. Love it. Cool book, right, too.
Dave's 1 for 1, so let's write this down.
All right. First one of 2020, guys. Yes.
Now, is that NFS or is that for sale for somebody?
Oh, that's for sale.
Ooh.
I have another copy of Raw just to keep with all the other Superman books that I'm collecting. So nice. Auto, of course. All right. So next is actually Superman 13. So again, this is a minimal trade dress. Nothing significant about it. I just like the cover. It's the one that's zoomed in on Lois Lane's face. So let's look at it together, guys. And I got a 9.8.
Another 9.8. Oh, this guy. And these are bought right off the rack.
Right off the rip.
Look at that. 2 for 2. All right. So that's
2 for 2. That's nice.
Writing down. That's
nice.
Really cool.
All right. There we go. All right. 2020 off to a good start. So, all right. Up next, we have, what do we have? I don't want to look at it. All right. Here we go. Okay. So Wonder Woman 184, probably my favorite Wonder Woman cover ever. Mm-hmm. This is an Adam Hughes book. Backstory on this. It was a CBCS 9.4 blue label. I cracked it 2 days before Baltimore. Didn't get a chance to press it. Really didn't notice anything on it that was super major. So I'm at least hoping for a 9.4. If it's higher than that, wonderful. Definitely don't want lower than a 9.4. So let's look at it together. So we got a boom. All right, 9.4.
All right, yeah. All right, so that's not bad. It stayed the grade, which is good. That means the graders at CBCS and CGC were right on.
Yeah, cool. All right, I'll take it.
And the streak's broken.
It's over for 2020. I'm not submitting any more books. All right.
But that one, at least that one was not a raw book. Like you knew going in that was not coming back at 9.8.
Yeah, exactly. I knew it wasn't coming back at 9.8. So I mean, at best, it was probably a 9.6. So, all right. So up next, Invisible Woman #3. If you know me and if you've watched some of my videos, you know I'm very big into like those old school covers, very pinup, Art Deco retro. So Adam Hughes did this cover. He actually is doing pretty much the whole run on Invisible Woman. I think the series actually came to a close, but I submitted it just because I like the cover. I think it goes really well with a lot of the other stuff that I have. So let's look at it together. What do we got here? Boom. All right. 9.8.
Oh, and he's back at a 9.8. You're so casual with the 9.8. You're just like, you're like me. You're
I'll take it. That's really cool. Nice.
I think now you need that Black Cat San Diego Comic-Con one that J. Scott Campbell did.
Yes,
Same thing.
Yes, I do. We're on the same wave. We're on the same wavelength as usual. So,
and if you guys don't know, while Dave's getting his next book out, I'm in process of editing my video for the J. Scott Campbell gallery that I went to at Metropolis Comics last week. If you guys haven't seen the latest video that I posted on 3 Men in a Basement, it was a interview with Jeff Mazza, who works as one of the sales associates and video game guys over at Metropolis Comics. They bought this entire huge Nintendo and Super Nintendo video game collection. Check out the video once this video is over, guys. If you have not seen it, I got to do an interview with him. I got to walk the halls of Metropolis Comics. Let me tell you, there is some old school art in there. I mean, covers from House of Secrets 92, X-Men 1 pages, Journey into Mystery 83 pages. It was awesome to do. So right now I'm editing all the J. Scott Campbell stuff. So you will see that video drop sometime next week. So be on the lookout for that, guys.
That video was really, really cool. And to hear Jeff talk about like nostalgia and like him remembering where he was, when he bought, a lot of those games for himself. I actually just sent in 3 games to WADA just to kind of go through the process and see what it's like. And, let's see what happens. I submitted Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I submitted 2 carts. So the original Link. So Legend of Zelda. And I also submitted Link to the Past, so Super Nintendo game. So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Like, maybe this will be my new addiction because I need one of those. So.
It's funny. Me and Everett were talking today on the phone about the video gaming, and he actually said that if he could send in a game, it would be Mike Tyson's Punch Out because he remembers playing that game so much as a kid.
I still play it. They have the port on the Nintendo Switch, and when my 7-year-old comes downstairs asking, "Daddy, where's my Switch?" It's in my hand, and I'm fighting Soda Popinski. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would probably do Zelda like you did Link to the Past. I mean, my number one is, and I still own it, not sealed, of course, it's open, is Final Fantasy VII from PlayStation 1. So
nice.
That's definitely awesome, that's definitely what I would do. Thunderhouse Design asks a question. He's like, they still have the Flash 4 showcase original art in there. I did not see that walking through. A lot more Marvel. They had a lot of World's Finest. They had some Batman stuff, some multiple Batman, some detective stuff, the really nice Neil Adams stuff. But I did not get a video of that. If it was there, if I wish it was now that I'm thinking about it, I definitely would have put that in the video. So
nice.
Did not see it, Thunder House Design.
Very cool.
All right. So what do we have there, Dave?
All right. So up next we have Catwoman 51, folks. Catwoman 51.
Oh, Jesus. If you get a 9.8 on this goddamn book,
NFS. I will be the first one to admit that I overpaid for this book at a con. I don't care. It's not leaving. I had a 9.6. I sold it. And saw this come up. The guy said it was on the wall for 5 minutes before I bought it. I'm really hoping it's a 9.8. I did send it off for pressing. It didn't look like it needed a press. I did it anyway. So let's look at it together. Oh my God. Here we go. Ready?
Oh my God. 9.8. Holy smokes.
Boom. One of these books over here is getting kicked out. This is going up. That's dope. Yes.
I've submitted 2 and I've gotten back 2 9.6s signed by Hughes. I really need to sell those so I can get a 9.8.
Sell the 9.6s and upgrade.
That's all it is, man. I'm gonna because you know what it is. I want to kind of there are some books that I really need to sell, but I also want to bring some books to the swap. So that's really the reason why I'm not really posting them on my Instagram shop page or even on eBay. I want to bring some good books to this show. So that's really good, man.
That'll go quick. That's just one of those books. All right. So up next, my 9.9 candidate. Here we go. I'm probably going to be disappointed with if it comes back a 9.8, I'll be disappointed.
Well, it's you, so it's probably a 9.9.
The Detective Comics 1000. This is the Adam Hughes Virgin variant. I think it's a store exclusive. Oh yeah, it's Frankie's. Yep. Yeah, Frankie's on the back. So let's look at it together. This thing is huge. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Oh man, I had that and that was on my list, but then I took it off. I had way too many Adam Hughes books.
9.9. 9.9. Oh, 9.8. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's dope. That's really, really cool. Sorry for the delay. There we go. A beautiful book. Lots of cleavage. We like that. Look at that. Look at all that. That's beautiful.
Great. Yeah, they both they definitely. What's going on, Art Chemists?
There he is.
Joining us.
All right. So last book. So this is going to be the Clayton Crane Venom #7 with the trade dress and the rainbow sig. So I honestly think this is a 9.8. It didn't need a press. I sent it off anyway. And let's see what we got here. Gorgeous rainbow signature. You can actually see.
that deserves that book. Yeah. Sure that. Yeah, with the gauntlet. That definitely needed the rainbow signature without a doubt.
It was worth the $5. So
yeah,
let's see how he did. Boom. Oh yes.
Oh my God, this guy just ran 9.8.
Look at that. Heck of a run to start 2020 off, folks.
And everybody hates you from 3 Men in a Basement besides me because.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, and we've talked about this. If you're going to submit a modern book, shouldn't it be a 9.8?
Yes.
Brand
new books, modern variants.
Yeah.
If you're getting them signed, for the most part, we pretty much pulled 9.8s. Anything that I think I've bought off the rack or even eBay, or I would make sure it was pressed prior. The only thing that wasn't was the Thor 705 that's far back there that nobody can see, signed by Art Germ. I bought that. I should have pressed it. It didn't have time, but hey, it was a 1 in 200 variant, so it's still rare at the end of the day.
Would that come back 9.6?
9.6, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, 9.6. It's a great book. I definitely love it. So I have no complaints. On a 2000, a 2015 book, I think it was 2015, 2014,
and a high ratio variant at that. So crazy. All right, well, setting the tone for 2020. I like it.
You're just great, man. That's just great. Oh, and guys, before I forget, I want to make sure that everybody who saw this on Instagram, Ray Parks posted this video of him saying that meet me on Dathomir, which means he's coming back as Darth Maul. If you guys don't know, I did a video a couple weeks ago where I dropped this exclusive that Disney Plus is doing a Darth Maul TV series. So make sure you go check that out as well. I did drop this before this picture was posted. So that was exclusive Mikey Sutton. So that was really interesting to actually get that. And to, it's something that came true. It came to fruition. And a lot of stuff that we talk about, whether it's here, whether it's Lords of Longbox, we show receipts. So
I was literally just going to say that the Lords and the 3 Men, they got the receipts and they got the date stamps to prove it. So
that's pretty much what it is. So, I really don't have anything else. If there's anybody in the live chat that wants to ask us some questions, I got nothing really left going on tonight. Once this is done, I'm probably going to finish. As I was telling Dave before, I started reading the Batman Last Night on Earth, those 3 issues. They finally completed. I was like, I'm just going to read this in one straight through. So I actually just finished book 1 finished book 1. I was into book 2 right before we started. So pretty much just going to go back and finish that. It's actually really good. I think Snyder and Capullo are a great team for Batman. So it's interesting. There's tons of characters in there and tons of little subtle Easter eggs that if you know the DC universe, you'll understand. So I'm excited to just finish that one off. So Dave, what are you reading right now? Anything good?
I mean, I'm reading Spidey just because I feel like I'm obligated to, because I'm trying to complete it. But I will. I'll be fully honest that I hooked up Disney Plus today. Finally got the Apple TV situated,
Really?
and the first thing that I put on was the X-Men animated series, and I'm sitting there with my 7-year-old. I'm sitting there with my 3-year-old, and they are locked in. And I'm like, yeah. So tomorrow morning when we wake up, we're going to be watching the X-Men animated series over breakfast. And I couldn't be happier that, it was something like that to finally get them in. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're Pixar kids through and through, but to be able to put that on and see my 3-year-old's face like this, like it was just like there's no describing it. So I'm really excited for tomorrow morning at about 7 o'clock in the morning. So,
Nice,
but
nice.
but otherwise, I mean, I got nothing going on. I'll probably oogle at these books a little bit and then
Put them in the boxes, right?
and then put them in the boxes. So
I keep forgetting that like Disney Plus has all that Marvel stuff. I literally just go right to the Star Wars stuff because I
yeah,
watched Attack of the Clones and I've been rewatching Rebels, and then I'll go to like the Disney movies and I'll watch all like the Disney movies. And I always forget that there's always those old school animateds from Marvel on there that I really should start. So X-Men may be the next thing, if not one of the Spider-Man series. I definitely gotta check one of those
they
out.
even had the old school Spider-Woman series on.
Yes.
And I was like, whoa, like really, really cool. I mean, granted, it was a little before my time, but
It's so funny. I watched
anyway.
I watched that day one when Disney Plus first came out, and it's so funny. It starts off with Spider-Man in. It doesn't even like give you like a intro or anything. It immediately starts off and Spider-Man's in Egypt fighting a pharaoh, and it's just like unreal. It just doesn't make any sense. Like no backstory to who and then Spider-Woman comes. There's no backstory to who she is at all, right in the first first episode. It's nothing like a normal show is.
Same with the X-Men series. The season one episode 1 is the Jubilee episode where they reported her and the Sentinels coming after her, and Storm, Rogue, and Gambit are in the mall shopping, and I'm just going, what is that? Like I don't. It was so long ago that like you don't remember it, and then when you see it, it's like, oh yeah, that's right. So it was really funny describing like, Daddy, why are they wearing regular clothes? Aren't they superheroes? It's like, yeah, but they're not known yet. So it's interesting to be able to try and explain it. So
yeah, I remember a lot of those episodes, and like when I went through it when Disney Plus first came out and I was going through all the episodes, I remember seeing like the episode list, and towards the end of the series, I don't remember watching any of them, but I'm sure I did watch them as a kid.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could watch, season 1, I remember was all about like the Sentinels. Season 2 was all about Morph and Mr. Sinister. And then it got into like Cable and Apocalypse in like season 3, which was a great, that's when it really, really got good for me. But then towards the end, I mean, they started pulling storylines everywhere. Nothing really, to me, nothing really made sense. They were more one-off episodes than a whole series.
They jumped around a lot towards the end, and I think that's what kind of turned a lot of people off to it, because it's like there was no flow to it, so it didn't necessarily sync up. I mean, one-off episodes are cool, but like if you're going to do 26 of those or 13 of those in a row, it really doesn't lend well to storytelling. So
yeah,
but I'm jacked up either way. That's
no, definitely that's really good. Like I said, I'm in the season 1. I'm almost done with season 1 of Rebels, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm watching the Rebels. Big Star Wars kick right now. I'm playing Star Wars: The Fallen Order on PlayStation 4. So
nice.
That's all I got. If nobody's got any questions, guys, thanks so much for joining tonight. Throw a like on this. Throw some thumbs up, of course, and make sure you comment if the video. We always like seeing those comments, especially from the 9-Point King himself right here, Mr. Dave in the Cave. Dave, before we sign out, let them know your channel. I'll try to grab that for everyone real quick.
For sure. So I'm Dave in the Cave here on YouTube. Again, I don't have a set schedule like my 3 men in a basement brethren. I kind of jump on whenever I can, but probably a video coming this weekend. Dave in the Cave 1 on Instagram. I'm a little bit more active there just because it's a lot easier to do. But hey, like, comment, sub up, do it here. Do it on my channel, do it on the Lord's, do it everywhere. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff on YouTube, and we're all part of the same big family at the end of the day. So good stuff.
Guys, I just threw up his right there in the chat. If you can see, I posted his YouTube channel, so definitely go check out Dave in the Cave. He just hit over 100 subs, which was really cool. 3 Men in the Basement actually just hit over 1,000 subs just before the end of the year. For anybody who watched the 1,000 subscriber video or is watching this video and hasn't contacted us for the winners, because there are a few of you, please reach out to us, because if you guys don't reach out to us, and there was some really good prizes, they're definitely going to be going winners maybe for either 1,500, or we may even do some runner-up stuff, because I know Everett still has the J. Scott Campbell book that I do not believe was not claimed, and my CGC 9.8, which is right here, of the Justice League with a bunch of other variants. No, person has not claimed it yet either. So make sure you guys reach out to those people, or that book and some other books could be back up for a nice little raffle, for a free raffle that we're gonna do. Just giving it away, man. So make sure you guys, if you're watching this video and you have not looked at that video, make sure you do, because there are some nice winners out there. So, guys,
there are a lot of people who want those books. So
I know you want it. I know you want the J. Scott Campbell one. I'll take the Lethal Protector one. It is what it is.
That was nice too.
But guys, thanks so much for joining us on a Friday night. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Happy New Year to everyone. 3 Men in the Basement will be doing a live show. Myself and the other guys will be back next Friday. Catch us also on Lords of the Long Box next Wednesday as well. TiVo just dropped 2 videos this past week with some breaking news from both the Mikey Sutton and also the Black Knight. So check that out as well. And guys, we're just out of here. So peace out.